We're back.
We're back again.
What's up? My name's Osagi.
And my name is Chris.
And
this is Prophetic Foolishness.
Peace to the planet. What's up? What's up?
2020.
Hey, we're here. By the time this will drop, we'll probably be pretty good into the new year. So new year, man.
Yeah,
Happy
new year, new you.
New year, new you. Possibly. I just found out that I have been saying Happy New Year's, and that is so ghetto.
Happy New Year.
It's Happy New Year. I've been saying
News Year.
New Year's. So it's Happy New Year. For those of you who don't know, some people will say season's greetings. A lot of my family they'll be saying Happy New Year to you till probably about March, in the Nigerian culture. So a lot of people say Happy New Year. Or for my tribe, we say Salogbe. That means season's greetings. So Happy New Year to you, man.
Happy New Year, dog.
I'm glad we're back, man. So if this is your first time to Prophetic Foolishness, we are Prophetic Foolishness.
We are.
We're a team of four, man. Those that you don't see is our brother Jacob and also Deshaun, also a.k.a. the Prophet Guillory.
The Prophet Guillory.
And so what Prophetic Foolishness is this is where we talk about uncommon topics that might engage with a common person and give them a space to challenge the societal norms. So if this is your first time listening, that's what we do here. We got a lot of episodes that we talk about that. That's what we're going to keep talking about. And we got a delicious dish of discussion.
Dish of discussion.
And my good friend Chris is going to take us in.
Let me take us in, y'all. I hoping that this conversation today levels up, measures up, that we don't fall short in our pursuit.
I see what you did there.
Because today's discussion is all about height.
Height. Come on now.
And so really what we're talking about today is, hey, can short men date tall women?
The streets want to know.
The streets want to know. Hey,
what you think, bro?
I'm just gonna say it. I'm out here for my short men's. You
Come
feel
on.
me?
Yeah.
Hey, come on. Y'all gotta shoot for the stars.
Literally
Swing from the trees. You know what I'm saying? Stop monkeying around.
So you don't see no problem.
I don't see no
short
problems.
dudes.
I almost feel like it's an advantage because if a short man rolls up with a tall shawty, right, and she got on heels and he 6 inches, that's a power play.
You think so?
I'm secure. He say I'm secure
in your manhood.
Yeah,
being like you short, like you can date a tall chick.
Yeah. Hey, she can protect him too.
So you're cool with that?
Yeah, 100%. What you think?
Chris, I can't lie to you, my brother.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to keep it 100 with you.
Keep it 100.
And for those of you who don't know what 100 means, I'm going to keep it straight up, square business. I can't get down with it, bro.
No.
I can't. I mean, look, I know in this podcast we try to change perspectives.
Yep.
And, we try to bring, go against the norms. And, there's some, we obviously we're going to challenge the societal norms, but not all societal norms got to be changed.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't have to be changed, but I feel like a perfect nickname, right? This is a real off topic. It just came to my head.
Okay. A
perfect nickname for a short dude dating a tall woman.
Yeah.
Papa Smurf.
Bro, that's terrible, bro. That is trash, bro. I'm like mad that I'm laughing at that because it's just like, that's terrible. So let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you why. And I can speak from, personally, this isn't really an arena that I've had to struggle with.
Sure.
You too, because you above the, you're
I'm about 5'11", 6 foot.
We're gonna give you the 6.
Hey, give me the 6.
Because 5'11" and 6 foot are two different things on Twitter.
They put 6 foot on my license. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
If you 5'11", it's one thing. You 6 foot is a whole different game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as a 6 foot 4 inch gentleman.
Oh, that's you?
Oh, I'm a hoe.
Okay,
Give me
all
all
right,
my,
all right.
6 foot 4
All right.
inches. You know what I'm saying? I beat the odds. My dad's 5'8", and my mom is like 5'3", 5'4".
You willed it.
Come on,
you
now.
weren't gonna be no short person.
I said I'm gonna take all the height I can get.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so like I've never struggled with
height.
with height being a issue. You know what I'm saying? Most times I'm taller than most ladies and men. You know what I'm saying? I'm a tall dude.
Yep.
So as a dude, to have a female or like your girl be taller than you, that hits your pride a little bit. Let's just keep it 100. It's gonna hit your pride a little bit, especially.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're with your gal, and then someone walks up and they're like looking at you and they refer to you like, you're real cute. Oh, that's real cute. They're trying to take a shot at you.
Oh,
They're trying to like little bro you, like, oh, that's cute.
That's
like, oh,
cute.
okay, you're a cute, like that's a cute relationship. Versus if it's like you're the taller dude, it's like, man, I love, like people are like, I love you guys, or like y'all look so beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, people have been discriminating against the shorter man for a long time. You know, they be always liking to pick on the shorter dude.
Yeah, I mean, look,
I can imagine, you know, old short dude and his old lady go out for a night on the town. Or no, not even night on the town. Go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
You know, it could be embarrassing every once in a while to say, "Hey, babe, can you help me get this on the top?"
That's what I'm saying. It's
All right,
like,
you're at home. I can't reach.
bro,
you know,
like,
the
come
thing
on,
is,
like,
but
imagine him getting on his tippy toes to give her a kiss, bro. Like, getting on his tippy, wrap his arms around her neck. Neck. Come on.
Yep.
Are you telling me like that's what people trying to do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I still think that if a guy is secure enough in his stature, that he can date a girl that towers over him, or even if they're the same height.
I mean, same height's a different game.
You think so?
Same height, you can
I feel like same height's a little worse.
You think so? No. You wildin'.
What?
Same height, you can at least be like, oh, okay, like we standing next together, like photos could look cute. Like Tom Cruise is like super short, so all the women in like the movies that he's in like are like same height as him. I don't know if you noticed. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, you're not gonna really find like they're really close to the same height. So he's a short dude, but you don't really notice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're just kind of like, okay, they're close to the same height. But when the dude's shorter, people are gonna be like, they might think that's your little brother. They might like. You know, worst case scenario, don't let him be clean shaven. They're gonna think that's your son.
Oh my gosh, a son.
And like, bro, like you said, as a shorter dude with a taller woman, you know what I'm saying? God forbid, you know, you see her being like, man, like, oh, I want to wear heels, but be like, I can't wear heels because my guy's short. That's gonna hit his pride even harder.
I know. So just backstory on me. I used to hang out with the girls' basketball team at my high school.
Okay.
All the time. They even made me a shirt that was called Mr. Girls Basketball. Mr. GB for short.
Okay. So you had the clout.
I was kicking it with
that
them, you
guy.
know? So I would not lie and say that many of them were taller than me because they were like supreme athletes. They won state multiple times, just D1 athletes.
Yeah.
And multiple of them dated people who were shorter than them.
Understandable.
Yes.
Now,
let me finish.
Oh.
One of them.
Yes, sir.
One of them dated a dude. Okay, she had to be about 6'2". Dude who she was dating, about 5'4".
Lying.
Straight up.
No.
And she would wear heels to like prom. He would
like have his hands around her like calves.
Yeah.
Huh? Like his hands around her calves.
Man, and they worked out.
And you know the funny thing is, you really find two sides to this. Like there's on the side, like some shorter dudes don't even be tripping. Like my little brother has said, like, okay, so like my family dynamic is, so my dad's 5'8", 5'9"-ish, maybe. My mom's like 5'3", 5'4". So we're not really a tall family.
No.
My older brother's like 5'10", 5'11". My sister's like 5'3". My little brother's like 5'10". I'm 6'4".
I don't know.
So
where that came from?
You know, I say this all the time to piss people off. I'm like, the Lord had to bless somebody. He had to bless one of us. And so everyone's kind of like, you know, just like average, below average. And my little brother says this all the time. He was like, man, look, I am down to date a girl who's taller than me. It's cool. Yeah. He said, as long as she's like really tall and athletic, so that my son doesn't have to be on BT. And so I'm like, bro, you're sick. But like in a serious way, he's like, I'm not really tripping. Yeah. And so I feel like you have a point when you talk about some dudes being so secure in their manhood. They're like, oh man, like I'm not, like I don't care. But the reality is there's still like a social stigma to
being short.
The dude being shorter. Like you tell me a movie that you've watched where the main character is shorter than his girl. You told me like any superstar that you see out there that's like, oh man, he's shorter than his girl. It is not. Tell me a president.
I can tell
you. And Michelle Obama tall too.
I can tell you one off the top of my head.
Who?
Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Yeah. And Kevin Hart be killing it.
But you know the funny thing is, if you're short and rich, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
You
See, the funny thing is, I feel like, a guy who's really secure with himself can date a tall woman.
Yeah.
And also a short guy who's really insecure will probably also do better off dating a tall woman.
Yeah.
Because it's like they want to be more flashy. They want everything bigger. They be driving the biggest trucks with the little step ladder to get up.
I feel you. So that actually brings up a good point. So this is another thing that short dudes kind of deal with sometimes.
Yeah.
They have this thing called the Napoleon complex.
Oh, little man syndrome.
Little man syndrome, also known as little man syndrome.
Yep.
They feel like they got to overcompensate for being short.
Yep.
So sometimes, have you ever, been to like a function or some like even school, class, any social outing with people, and there's this shorter dude who's all of a sudden barking, getting super angry, or like is super aggressive,
sticking
like
his chest out.
Yeah, sticking his chest out, like trying to fight the biggest dude in the room. And it's like, bro, like the biggest dude's like, I don't get no cool points if I beat you up. So like, like I'm not finna do this. But like that's the Napoleon syndrome. So dudes they're secretly insecure still.
Yep.
But they're trying to overcompensate for that insecurity by, like you said, they're gonna date a tall woman, have a big truck.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it works. But if I truly feel like if you're rich, all this like
goes out the window.
Out the window.
What do you think the dollar amount is where it all just goes away?
It depends, bro. It really depends because it depends like the society. Like if you live in San Francisco where everyone makes six figures, you can't be like I make six figures.
Yeah,
so
because that don't mean nothing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you live in like like a lower impoverished country like Guatemala or something like that, and you're like, hey, I got some money. Like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So
pretty much, if you short and broke, ain't no hope.
Bro. You can't look. You gotta look. You can't be short and
you can't
broke.
be short and broke.
Can't be like you cannot be short and broke. Like if you're short, at least like man, be stupid talented. Like pick up something. If you see like the trajectory of you like in 4th, 5th grade, and all your homies is getting tall and you not pick up a talent.
Up something.
You got to start playing piano.
That won't stop growing even if you do.
Oh no, exactly. Yeah, you got to pick up piano. Got to be a great singer. Start coding something.
Coding.
That
invent something.
Something, bro. Like you got to like Kevin Hart is funny. He's hilarious.
And he hustles.
He's a hustler too. Like, let's not take away from that. What he builds is great. So Kevin Hart can be short. People make jokes about him being short, but he got money. And he does those things well. So like people, tall women aren't even tripping. Like they're
That's true.
Kevin, please see me.
Yeah.
Now, if old boy over there, who's just like a regular dude, is 5'4", and he's just like, hey, I'm trying to holler at you. You 6'1" Amazonian queen. Yeah. And she's like, boy, if you don't get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Most times,
I'm gonna step on you.
So man, that's just. I mean, and I got a second question. Yeah. Under this, man, is in reality, right? We talk about this. Short dudes dating taller women and like dudes not tripping and then girls not. Who do you truly think cares more about like the height difference, men or women?
100%. Women care more.
I completely agree with you.
Women care.
I completely agree with you.
So much. I had a conversation with like somebody, I don't know, might have been 3 or 4 weeks ago about if they would ever date a shorter person than them. And they said H to the no. Like it wasn't even a question.
No,
they would never give them a chance. Like
yes, that's the crazy thing. It's like, man, like I meet homies who be like, man, I ain't tripping. Like
guys won't. I don't think guys be tripping like that.
Yeah, if she bad, she bad. Like if she looks good, like I'll date her. Cool. Girls, bro, this dude could cure cancer, and they would still be like, but I can't wear my heels around them. And so I think sometimes. I mean, women, it's not a bad thing to want, but women are real like, man, if this dude, he got to be 6'something. He got to be like, and they be like 5'2".
Yeah, right. Over 6'3".
His beard got to connect. His hairline can't be receding.
Nope, got to have 22% body fat or less. It's like, wait, hold on.
What do you want from
us? What are all these measurements? Like,
and that's the crazy thing. A lot of the things that women sometimes want in dudes are things these dudes can't control. Yeah. Like, he can't control his height.
If I could control my height, I would be 6'5".
If I'd be 7 foot, I would be in the league, bro.
I would be in the league.
You think I'd be making
I told my coworkers this last week. If I was 6'5", I would be in the NBA.
Bro, I'm like, if I could, the one thing that does kind of get me mad is people be like, man, if I was your height, I would be to the league. I'm like, no, you don't know that, bro. Like, I get so upset. You don't know what your body would grow like. You don't know
like if it'd be proportional, if you're coordinated.
You don't know if you'd be as coordinated because you might be fun size now, so you can jump and do everything. But once you start getting bigger, your limbs might not explode the same. So
I'll change mine. If I was 6'5", I would be dominating at LA Fitness.
For those of you who don't know, me and Chris pretty consistently play basketball at LA Fitness on Saturday mornings.
Yes.
And so
if y'all trying to hoop, pull up.
Let me know.
You get all 5'11" inches of me.
Straight like that, man. But I mean, if I was 6, if I like could choose, I mean, if dudes could choose a height, obviously we would all be tall. Then, you know, people would obviously have to be taller. But I think women care so much because it's a status thing. So maybe this should be directed to my short men out there because we're trying to see all y'all win. You know, from the Prophetic Foolishness fam, we're trying to see all y'all win. You know, regardless of how we feel, I want you to win. So this is what you got to do, man. You got to own your shortness. You know what I'm saying? Don't be putting those lifts in those shoes. You know what I'm saying? Don't be wearing Timbs all the time, Timberland boots, because you're trying to get more height. Own your shortness.
Yeah. Wear flats. Wear Toms.
Yeah. You know, wear flats, wear Toms. Like, do whatever you got to do. But don't let, you know, your situation take away from who you are, my brother. All right. Yeah. This is a sermon, somebody. I ain't going to go there, but like, really, I mean, you can do. If you have I think that's another thing is if you have enough confidence in yourself, you hit on that.
These things don't matter.
They don't really matter. They don't really matter. And the girls who's gonna say no to you because you're short, man, that's not who you want.
They ain't even trying to see you. You know what I mean? It's not even because your height.
She ain't even wifey like that. You know, that's not wife material. Because if she gonna get rid of you because you short, that means the same woman who gonna get rid of you because you sick. You know, she's gonna get rid of you because you ain't got no money. Huh? You need someone who's gonna be with you.
Come on,
day one. Somebody.
Day one.
Come on, man.
Through the ups and the downs.
The ups and the downs.
Maybe just the downs.
The ups and the downs. And so, I mean, I know some short homies out there who are winning, man. Like, shout out to Kevin Hart out there. They named a short dude who's out here owning his tall queen. You know, the homie Darren.
Oh, yeah.
Darren.
Oh, yeah.
One of my homies, Darren. He got him a tall queen. Yeah. You know, Renee, she long. Yeah. And, you know, he's all confident in it.
Confident.
So, you know, and sometimes when they so confident, you don't even really think about it no more.
No.
You know, sometimes, if you cool with them, other people might come around and be like, oh, you see that dude. Yeah. But he rocking with it.
Yeah, he owned it.
And so, I mean, like I said, it's 2020, man.
It's 2020.
It's 2020. Like a lot of these norms that we hold on to are kind of dumb. Yeah. You know, some of them we still live in the present reality. That people have that we fall into. But I still think like, man, if you're a short dude and like.
I will say your brother did have a really good point about, you know, his future lineage.
Man, come on.
Like if he trying to have tall kids, find you a tall wife.
You know what I'm saying? I think everyone, personally, I'm like, man, I'd love to see my son in the league.
Oh,
retire me, please.
That would be fun.
Retire me.
Shoot, let me sign up for a 1-day contract.
Bro, like if my son could go to the league, that would be so dope.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, and I'm not trying to put all that pressure on him, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if, you know, the gene code lines up and he gonna be tall and he goes to the league, retire me, because working, 5 days a week is ghetto. I'm so tired. You know what I'm saying? This is so ghetto. Can you believe you go to work and they want you to show up the next day?
The next day and the next day.
Man, I need my exit strategy.
30 something plus more years.
Man, come on. Like, I need my son to come and retire me, man, and go to the league. So
that's a topic for another day.
Retirement. How do you retire?
Yeah.
What does it look like? That's more of the, the prophetic side. More intellectual. But I think a lot of dudes who are, like, shorter might, even be trying to elevate their gene. I mean, elevate their gene pool, which isn't not intrinsically bad. Like, would you be mad if, like, I wouldn't be mad if, like, a girl was like, well, I'm married now, but if she was like, hey, I like you because you're tall, and that's gonna, add to what you have to offer. You're like, oh, yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
I guess it's like saying you have a nice smile.
Yeah, you have a nice smile. You have a nice beard.
You have a nice height.
Yeah, so tall ladies, the long ladies, the Amazonian, princesses out there. If a short brother's like, look, I mean, I want my children to be tall. Don't be offended. Because you would say that to a tall dude, like, okay, or like, I like you because you're tall. Don't be offended. Give him his chance. Let him shoot his shot. I mean, it's not that bad of an idea.
Yeah, don't block his shot either.
Don't block his shot, because that could be a great husband. You know what I mean?
He could be. Yeah. So, all right.
Anywho.
Well, welcome back. This is a section that we've added in season 2 called Family Discussions.
Let them know.
In our family discussions with the Prophetic Foolishness fam, this is where members of our fam can get their questions answered and discussed by us. So.
Cool. Well, today, what we got, man, is, so your boy has been, I'm recently married, and in being married, you realize that you live your life a certain way for X amount of time until you have to live with someone, and then you find out that you have done things different, or like I've done things different or you've done things your own way for so long. And so one thing that became a huge topic once I first got married with my queen was, man, what we gonna put this thermostat on? You know what I'm saying? Like,
in the morning or at night?
Both of them.
Okay.
But I didn't say both of them. I said both of them. Both of them. Someone spelled that. So both of them. And so I'm like, man, look, I grew up in Houston, Texas. My father is Nigerian. My father could hear the AC leaving. He could hear the dollars leaving his pocket at night if we put the AC up too cold. So personally, I have come and acclimated my body to a certain temperature.
What were you used to sleep at?
So if I'm going to sleep, at the lowest.
At the lowest.
At the lowest, like it better not go no lower than this. 72 degrees. 72 degrees.
Oh
and
my goodness.
I'm
sweating.
No. And then during the day, while I'm at the house, 78, 77. Like a good temperature to where, like, because I'm telling you right now, if I'm in my house, I don't want to have to put socks on because I hate when my toes are cold. First and foremost,
that's terrible.
I don't want to have to put my socks on. I don't want to have to put a blanket on. I want to be able to be in my house, t-shirt, shorts. Heck, if I just want to go shorts, no t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I want to be comfortable. I don't want to be cold in my house. You know what I'm saying? And plus, man, you go under the 72, man, that's when that check gonna run up. That bill gonna run up on you.
Might. You might want to like replace some windows and just keep that insulation.
So what you doing, Chris?
Man,
I'm gonna preface this.
Yes.
Chris is bougie. This is my boy, but Chris is bougie.
Yes.
He only eats certain foods. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He don't even go to Walmart no more, only Central Market. So I want y'all to know Chris is a bougie guy.
Hey, no
so
Walmart.
Before he says this, I want you to know what is about to take place. I know before he speaks. Now you can go.
Okay. Thank you for that introduction. Well, listeners, if you were looking for a new way to live your life in terms of temperature, listen now. Anyways, no, I like to sleep nowadays at 68 degrees.
Wild.
That is the perfect temperature to have a top sheet, a quilt, and a little blanket over your feet.
Time out. Run that back. Explain to me your sleep setup.
A top sheet?
A top sheet.
Yep.
So what is the top sheet? Is that like the thin sheet?
It's just a thin sheet. Okay. Then you got a quilt on top.
A quilt?
It's not
like a comforter?
Not as thick as a comforter.
So you don't use a comforter?
No.
Just a quilt?
But we use a comforter over our feet at the bottom.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So there's methods. And I sleep with a fan on just to kind of circulate
you gotta have the fan.
Those 68 degrees.
Got to have the fan.
But I, too, like a very specific temperature during the day.
What do you like it at?
And so when I wake up, I have the air conditioner kind of cut off. I think it stops running at around 5:30 or so. Automatically turns off. And then...
You got a Nest in here?
No, it's just like just one of those smart thermostats.
Cool, cool.
And so then it starts warming up. I think I have it during the day set at like 75.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not too bad.
It's not, it's not hot. Because y'all know, down in the South, it gets hot during the summer. Like hot. You can't even say hot. It get hot. It get hot. It get hot. Yeah. Hot.
No, I feel it.
But so I got it at 75. And then as it's kind of going throughout the day, it's cooling right back down to... right before I'm about to wind down to go to bed, sitting down to read a book or watch a TV show, about 70, 68.
Yeah, I like how you threw in that read a book. Intellectual.
I'm an intellectual. Hey, Lord knows I be watching TV a lot, but read a book every once in a while.
Bro, I was actually talking with some of my coworkers, and bro, people are wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think yours is pretty wild, to be honest, in my opinion. Like, I'm like, 72 is cold, but like, people like be like, oh, I keep my house at 68. I'm like,
keep it?
Keep it.
Like all the time?
Keep it.
How do you function in that?
Keep it.
If
keep the house at 68. I'm like, what?
Do y'all use the heat in the wintertime?
Oh, for sure. That's the thing.
Okay.
Once it comes wintertime,
Yes.
I don't play.
I don't play that either.
I don't play that.
Because my wife, she be looking at me funny like, oh, just go put on some. Why? Why am I going to go put on something? I want to be comfortable in my house.
That's it, bro.
I'm turning on the heat if I want.
That's one thing. I will sacrifice during the summer the AC. We're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Drink a cold glass of water. You're going to be good, baby. Don't worry. We're going to make it. But during the winter, especially like when I work from home and stuff like that, I'll be in my house. And like my house is already kind of shaded. Yeah. And I don't think it's really that great insulated.
Okay.
And so my feet are getting cold.
Cold, yeah.
And I'm like, man, I am not finna do this.
Can't
this
do
is
it.
Ghetto.
Can't do it.
To get the heat on. And so I go straight, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
And I will crank it till I'm sweating. Then I'll turn it back down. I hate being cold in my own house.
I will not. I will, like this morning.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that cold outside this morning. But, you know, it was a little chill. It wasn't warming up as it typically does. Yeah. And so I put the heat on.
I wonder what other people do? I know it's different. Like, you know, obviously in the South, people are more inclined to like use AC. But I know like in the East Coast, like Boston, like New York, like
or even the Northwest.
Yeah, Northwest people don't even have ACs. Like
they don't have.
They just you know open the window at night and then just let the.
Which that's a crazy concept to me.
That blows my mind.
The first time I visited one of those places. You know, I think it was during the summertime was the first time I went up to like the Northwest, and I realized that they didn't have a heater or air conditioner. They had a heater, but not an air conditioner. Yeah. And it was just like the craziest concept because where I grew up, either in the Caribbean or in Florida, like you got to have some kind of window unit, central AC, fans, something, ice box. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't live.
You're gonna die.
Nah, in the South, man, you know, when you be in the car like during the summer and you crank the AC up and you're like, man, you put your hand out, you're like,
getting cool?
Is this thing working? You know what I'm saying? You be thinking your AC broken about 3 times a summer. Yeah. But yeah, man, I want to hear what you guys think. Like, what's y'all's, you know, what do you put your house temperature on? Are you like, you know, are you real stingy with, you know, even when it comes to heat or cold, like, are you keeping it real cold during the night and then real warm during the day? Let me hear what you think. You know, where the broke boys at? You know, some people are just.
Is your motivation saving money or comfortability?
Yeah, I actually read a stat that on average, it's recommended if you're trying to save money during the summer to keep your thermostat on 78 degrees.
That's 100,000% true. 78 because we used to see that in college when we was broke. I had a housemate.
When we was broke. Because we done came up, huh?
Yeah. We gonna be all right. Yeah. But me and my housemates at the Valley, we had, it was about 7 of us. And so we just keep it on 78 all the time. Be all right, the bill was nice.
Be on campus for the AC, bro.
Yeah. Go to the beach, get in the water.
Cool. Yeah. Well, man, look, this is Prophetic Foolishness. Thanks for tuning in with us, man. If you like this episode, if you rock with it, man, share it to your story. You know, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Apple Music, Spotify. We're on all the streaming platforms. Follow us on YouTube for the visuals. You'll see us out here wilding. You know, you see us how we interact with each other. I definitely think it's way better once you watch it on YouTube. You'll never go back, man. Keep following us, man. You know, we enjoy like bringing these new topics. And if you want to hear something, you know, comment below on our Instagram page. You know, DM us, let us know. You know, we're always looking for new topics, man. And we love rocking with you guys as y'all listening to this thing, man. So it's a pretty good episode, bro.
I like it.
Tall women, short men, tall women, you know.
Short people got no reason.
Is that a song?
That's a song. Hey, y'all go look up the lyrics to that song. Short people got no reason. And let Google finish the rest.
Cool, man. So if you got a short homie with a tall girl, send this podcast to him. If you just got a friend that you enjoy this, send this podcast to them. Man.
Tell them to keep their head up.
Keep their head up, man. Short homies, you know, it's green out there for you. You know, there's hope out there. So we're going to always end it how we started. My name is Osagi.
And my name is Chris.
And this is Prophetic Foolishness. Peace.